5 more days. Come on, come on, come on. With POE2 right around the corner, there is one thing really important that I need you all to know, and I'm doing this completely just off the top of my head, so I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself, but there's one thing, especially towards new players, and this is mainly for those people that are just going into Path of Exile 2 and have never played POE 1. Path of Exile, I'll describe you quickly, is a completely free-to-play game in this context. It really is free to play, and you can play it, and you will enjoy the hell out of it when playing. At least I really did, but don't get overwhelmed instantly. I gotta tell you that. Never get overwhelmed with all of those things. It's really straightforward. I have guides about that, describing the skill tree, describing those things from PoE 1 that will still probably apply to PoE 2. Anyways, the most important thing to remember is there is one aspect that would be required, and those are stash tabs. Those are things that really help you out in terms of the end game. They help you by storing things. You can store them in much bigger stack sizes. Yeah, they are all organized. They all control-click go instantly into the tab that you need. Those are really huge quality of life things if you really need them in the end game. And why do you need them in the end game is that if you are already there, that means you enjoy the game, you gain a lot of pleasure from it, you really enjoy it. So I consider this as a pay-to-play kind of thing. And really, how I consider it is, okay, from like GGG's perspective, okay, you enjoy our game, look, all it takes is 30 bucks. Just kind of buy the game then. So this one pack itself, if you are just right now, without converting from Path of Exile 1 to PoE 2, you're just buying the key, the supporter pack, any of them because you really enjoy the MTX, there's one thing I'd like to warn you about. Don't spend this 300 points instantly on cosmetic items. Do not do that. If you ever want to spend items on any MTX into the game, then do that later, I would have to say, if you truly enjoy the game. This is going to be a big warning right there because the 300 points is just enough for you to get the most crucial stash tabs you will need. And those are 3 of them. It's the currency stash tab, the map stash tab, and the fragment stash tab. Everything else is manageable with normal stash tabs in a way, and it's going to still maybe be a little bit of a problem, but those 3 are your must-haves. And at the moment, if we just look through the shop and we go to microtransactions and we look at stash tabs, you can see here that the currency stash tab costs 75. Now this is discounted to, I believe, 60 or even less, maybe even 50 on sale days. And I'm guessing that this will also apply the same way as it was in PoE 1 into PoE 2. Now, if you have the more expensive packs, right? If you have the more expensive packs, which you can see here, so you got the 31, you got the $60 one, you have 600 points. That allows you to gain additional stash tabs like a quad tab or a couple of premium currency tabs as well. The premium tab, I mean not premium currency, just the premium tabs itself. You need a premium tab, at least one, to even sell things on the global market, that you have an item that you want to sell to another player, and if you want to sell it, you need to sell it in one of those premium stash tabs. So this is why it's a little bit more pay to play, but still you can just completely play the game. You will have no disadvantage compared to everyone else in terms of building your character, in terms of running your character at all, or anything else. Everything else there is just quality of life, and it's just management, more space, more stuff like that. And that really helps out. So once you do buy a supporter pack, whichever one it is, remember, reserve yourself at least 300 coins for those 3 stash tabs, because those are going to be the most important tabs that you are going to need to start playing the end game. After that, I would probably recommend the Essence tab, because Essences, there's different tiers of them and they can stack up to much higher amounts in that Essence tab, so it's just another quality of life thing. I have a full guide on like a full tier list about what stash tabs are the best, which are not really worth it and not really a priority there. And if you want, it's going to be linked right now. But besides that, that's really going to be it. I just wanted to warn a lot of new players, do not spend your early points that you get while buying the pack, while buying the key, or anything like that before you buy your stash tabs, because it doesn't matter how cool you look if you don't have where to put your good items in. So that's all I got to say. Thank you guys, and see you in the next one.